Your hair's a mess. You need a haircut. Did Dad give you a haircut? Yeah. Hey, we're live. Hey, good morning. It's Friday. It's about 6:43. A little bit later again. Trash day.
Yeah,
and there's a big three. We have all 3? Mm-hmm. Okay, what do we have?
Scrum Master.
I'm the Scrum Master.
Bubbles.
Bubbles is what? The development team?
Mm-hmm. And I'm the...
And you're the product owner?
Yeah.
Okay, he's in charge of the backlog, what we got to do today. So he helped out with trash first, right? We did trash first today? Yeah. So now we're doing the show. And anyway, I'm Greg Mester. I guess I'm Scrum Master today, right?
Yeah.
I'm Scrum Master. And this is the 5amMesterScrum Scrum Show, where we talk about Agile and Scrum and Agile and Scrum in a practical and tactical way, so that you don't have to be working real late to give good value to your customer, and that you get stuff done in a lean way and have some fun along the way, right?
Bubbles is learning new stuff.
Bubbles is learning new stuff.
If she's sitting with you.
Oh, she's sitting with us. She's right here. There's a tail. Whoop. All right. So today is Fortune Cookie Friday. So we're going to do a fortune cookie. Everybody go, yay! Oh, and this is the million view kid.
Yay. Tail saying yay.
So he's doing all this. We get views, more views, right, Ed?
Mm-hmm. That's why you want one channel.
One channel.
If you're doing this grown-up stuff.
Oh, you got one channel, you do the grown-up stuff. Okay. So I'm going to keep it kind of simple today because it is Friday. I still got to go work out and everything. So.
And you're getting hair on you.
Am I getting hair on me?
Mm-hmm.
Bubble hair. I know. I got to find the brush. So the only topic I was thinking about this morning was software development lifecycle, and I thought about it because I try to explain to people what's going on in a large company and who to be careful hiring these consultants to draw up your software development lifecycle. They will spec it out. If you're a company and you have to do a software development lifecycle or a SDLC, I recommend you hire an Agile person to write it for you. Why? Because an Agile person thinks a minimum amount of documentation needed to deliver the product. So an Agile person, when developing an SDLC, will think of the minimum way of what needs to be documented in order to meet that lifecycle requirement. Because if you don't, and you hire some person from the outside to do it, they're going to write you a spec. Then guess what happens? The auditor who's coming in here and he goes, "Can I see your SDLC?" And you hand them this big document. They're going to audit you to that big document. What's going to happen? You're going to have findings against you on your big document because you're not doing all the things that consultant who came in and wrote that for you said you were doing and never were doing. They just put it down because it made sense. It doesn't always make sense from a company basis, right? So my recommendation is hire an Agile person to write your SDLC. If you don't have one, so I had to write one for one of the companies I worked for before because they didn't have one and they went in for compliance. It was one of their findings. They didn't have an SDLC for their company and they needed one to pass the audit. So I wrote one. So basically it was the flow of, I could probably draw it for you real quick. I mean, you know what it is. It's the flow. So what's your flow? So your SDLC is this. With the sprint review. Or daily sprint. Right? And then you have sprint review. Sprint retro. You have your planning. Right? You have your backlog. And all you do in there is you write all your processes. Hi, Kat. What you doing? You in the show? You know, you write who does what, who creates the product owner, feeds into the backlog, right? And the team works at what they do. Now, this is one part of your SDLC. The other part, if you have a system like Jira or Rally or whatever, what's your document flow? Like, you know, as they have different states, you might put your states like open, dev, test, produce or something, right? Whatever your little states are that you have in your flow, So this makes up your SDLC. SDLC. A great place to look up a good version of one is on the Dad website. He had written one, a blog article years ago, because he wrote one. Yes, sir.
Is that how you learn how to be a dad?
No. It's how you learn how to process in Dad. But if you go to the Dad website, there's a nice one there, Eddie's gone, that you can use to help create an SDLC for your company if you need one. But again, I would recommend, and why? Because Agile people think of minimum documentation needed to deliver product to the customer.
Oh, thanks.
Consultant who writes an SDLC gets paid for as many pages as they can document the heck out of it. And they make it their job to stay there and write every little process, every little step that your company does, which you do not need to do that for the auditor. I'm telling you now. Warning, just keep it simple. Because then they just audit to the simple and it gives you room to satisfy the audit. Anyway, that's what I give you for Friday. And now it's What's Your Cookie Friday time. Yay! And Eddie's in charge since he's the guest star today.
And Bubbles.
And Bubbles to open the sealed packaging that's been sealed by Agile accountants who follow SDLCs and make sure that we get audited. And you got to open the cookie in front of the screen. Got to open it there. There you go. He opens the cookie. This is the second time we got to use these cookies from this new box. So
it's in Chinese.
What's Bubbles doing? He's beating you?
Yeah.
Anyway, so what we do is we take the fortune cookie and apply whatever's on this fortune cookie with Agile or maybe the show we did and see how it fits.
I want the cookie.
You want the cookie? All right, you ate the cookie.
Get one now.
Oh, I like this one. Some green plants add to fun and beauty Some green plants add to fun and beautify the home. So some green plants, right? Some green plants add to fun and beautify the home. I totally agree. It's funny. And you're like, okay, Greg, let's see if you can apply that to Agile. Well, I have done this. So on a few places I worked at, and now's the time, I guess you can do it. If we ever go back to the office, that'd be probably a good thing. My office, not that great. But where I worked at before, I had bought little cactus because they were like $1, $1.50, $2 or whatever, a cactus for all my dev team. So I went around to everybody's desk and I gave them a cactus. We had a new office and they were getting treated kind of bad. So I bought them some green plants. So we made it all nice and green and lively in the office. And of course, the company has to, after I do this, decide that they need to put green plants in there also because they saw that I did it with my own money. But anyway, it was a nice thing to do. So I think all the people loved it. They had fun. They enjoyed having water in the plant and seeing their little green plants growing while they were working and everything. And succulents and cactus are usually a pretty good thing because you don't have to water them very much. And when you work with a lot of developers, they don't water things very well. Sometimes they do. But yeah, I think it adds fun. I think it makes the environment so much nicer if there are plants that are real, not fake, but real, something living, growing in the environment. Go for it. So this does apply to Agile and Scrum, and it makes it a better workforce. And this is as a Scrum Master and coach, are the kind of things that I do. So highly recommended. That's your show for today. Give us a thumbs up, right? Tell us what they got to do.
And ring the bell.
And ring the bell. Why do they ring the bell?
So you never miss another video.
There you go. So you never miss another video. Listen to the boy. All right. You all take care. Have a happy Friday. We will be back Saturday and Sunday with more stuff, and we'll see how the survey closes out today. Bye. All right. Take care, everyone. See what we're going to do. Bubbles. The interviews either on Thursdays or Fridays. I think last time I looked, Thursdays and Fridays looked like pretty good numbers.
Bubbles
so we'll post the extra
Bubbles
videos. And Bubbles learn stuff. Okay. I'm going to say goodbye, Bubbles. Bye, Bubs.
Bye.
Okay. See ya. Have a great day. Thumbs up. Have fun.
Bye.